Now, it's time to invite one of the youngest speakers of today's event. We present to you little champ Akshit Manhotra, who describes himself as an alchemist who can transform dreams into reality. He's a book reviewer, storyteller, author, guitarist, and founder of the Morals and Values Education Tribe, MOVE, appreciated by Asia's #1 children magazine for promoting love for reading. Amongst top 100 young entrepreneurs, his YouTube channel, Pick a Book, was appreciated and received an appreciation letter from the Kids Age newspaper. He continues to inspire us all through his MOVE, Morals and Value Education Tribe. We welcome you, Akshit Manhotra, and the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Shubhashri ma'am, for giving me this lovely introduction. And awesome evening, everybody, and namaste. So besides this lovely introduction, this introduction was about an individual who was the founder of MOVE community. That's me. But today, I'd not like to represent myself as an individual, but I would like to represent myself as the entire MOVE community. Now, before starting this 5-minute talk, I'm going to exchange thoughts with you all. I just wanted to say that in this whole session, 90% of the session, we have been using the skill. And the skill was hearing. We are using our hearing sense and we'll be using our ears. But now I'll share my screen and I want to show you an image. And then you can answer what I will ask you in the chat box. And then you have to use your eyes and your visual sense. So let me just share my screen here. Yes, I believe my screen is visible.
Yes, it is.
Yes, thank you so much, Prachi ma'am. So now everybody can just write in the chat box, how many of you know about this image here? I'm waiting. Okay, now it is very sad to know that nobody knows about this image. Now, let me tell you, this image is from the Indian state Bihar. Now, this image is that these are the people that you can see standing on this building are the parents, relatives, or the siblings of the students who are giving the board exam inside the building. So they are risking their lives and risking their limbs and just, going on the floors and passing chits to the students to just pass them in the board exams. Now, this is an example of mass cheating. Now, why does this mass cheating happen? Let me just explain it to you. So why? Our education system has been imposing so much competition on the students that they have to lead to this mass cheating. Now, that is you can relate to it because of competition. Everybody has to risk their lives and pass on chits to pass them in the board exam. And with this, they have a lot of stress. And everybody's thinking about if we study, we'll get a job. But nobody's thinking about the career or the holistic development. So the education system is not taking care of the right side of the brain, which is our creative mind, but thinking about the left side of the brain, which is about logic. Now, moving on, what is my mission? Or should I say, what is my revolution mainly? So I had to infuse morals and values education in the academics. Now, let me tell you why I want to infuse morals and values education in the academics, because I want to transform this stress into happiness so that the students will not never cheat and we will not produce first-class cheaters, I believe. So now second is, as I told you, nobody's promoting the right side brain learning. So we have no nutrition for the right side of the brain. We have just nutrition for the logic brain, the left side of the brain. So human thinks our body is nothing and it's just a transport for our brain. And some of them think, and after some centuries or decades, you may say, they'll think that our body is just a transport for the left side of the brain. Nobody will think about the right side of the brain. So I have to increase EQ and emotional quotient and happiness quotient, HQ, through MOVE storytelling platform. So I infuse morals and values education through storytelling in my MOVE community. So now, why do we need stories? Now, they have numerous benefits. Stories have numerous benefits, and the three main benefits, I believe, are the most important when you listen to storytelling are CCL. This is a rule that they made, and the first C is equals to confidence. Now, when you share your thoughts and your ideas, so you just get the confidence to speak in front of everybody because you will be so fluent to explain your thoughts, ideas, and connect with other people. Now, creativity. It is very normal that when you read a story or you just think of a story when somebody narrates to you, of course, everybody has a different imagination going on in the mind. So if somebody tells you the story of a rabbit and a turtle, yeah, there will be different turtles in your mind and different rabbits in your mind, and this will improve the functioning of the right side of the brain. Now, language skills. I am very delighted to say that we have some participants of Move community also here, Japanjot Bhaiya and Abhishek Bishnoi. So as in this Move community, I'm proud to say that we don't only focus on English, but many other regional languages also. So here, a volunteer, Abhishek Bishnoi, connected with some villages nearby his city with the language called Bagri. I didn't know about it, but he said we can connect with the villages like this. It is a dialect spoken between Rajasthan, Haryana, and Punjab. So he recorded a message for everyone, and many of the people living in the villages connected with him. It is not about English, it is about Hindi. It could be any regional language, not only like Punjabi or in, but many dialects also. Now, moving on, I would like to say that you can enroll yourself in the Katha Kathan Weave On platform. So it means you can keep weaving on the stories. You can mail me at this mail. You can see here, akshat.manhotra@gmail.com. So this is the biggest celebration of stories, and anybody can share this, and there are the knockout rounds going now. So you can register yourself. And I thought that my waiting, I almost was the second last person, I think. So should I say it, I was almost the last person, second last, sorry. So I think my waiting time would be so long and it would be boring. But I loved how the speakers, different youth speakers, told about everything. Like we had Yadnavalkya Jijkar sir. So I would like to connect with him also, and Ben. I don't remember his name, but his friend of him, I think he's a speaker after me. So I would like to connect with them all and ask them that how can we spread this Move community, spread and infuse morals and values education in many areas and throughout the world. Now, one last thing here is that how do we relate storytelling to academics? Now, how do we relate storytelling to academics? Now, in every exam, mainly in English and Hindi, you get a comprehension passage. Is that true? Everybody gets, you can just raise your hand or show me a thumbs up. So you get so we get a comprehension passage. Now, when we read it, we can totally observe what is it going in our mind that this will happen after this. Now, this also improves the sequencing skills in the right side of the brain. And there are many other things like emotional quotient, problem solving, memory, and creative writing. Now, if you narrate a story or you are a storyteller, read stories, so I am sure that you will create a, thing that you will writing also. You will start writing stories. And we have many events organized. As you can see, we have Mr. Peter Brooks from USA, Paul Pringle from Scotland. So they use storytelling as a tool to integrate Move into the academic section. Like, he is a Native American activist, Mr. Brooks, and Paul Pringle is a well-being specialist. So now creativity. I would like to go back to the creativity, and I would love to tell that 99% of the education system just focuses on the left side of the brain. Nobody's thinking about the right side of the brain. So like we have well-being specialists like Paul Pringle. So they, as I told you, infuse morals and values into the right side of the brain. So I would like to conclude by saying that you are the revolution. You have to obey to none, no friend, no follower. Be a warrior, be a champion.
Thank you so much, Akshit. It was such a privilege for all the listeners here to hear your beautiful, inspiring, and confident words, I must say. And you mentioned that you were the second last speaker, and Dr. Gerald Banath is the last. And the reason why you both were kept at the last was we wanted to keep the best listeners to listen to the best speakers, and it was really delightful to have you here. And congratulations. We would like to present the token of gratitude and the token of honor to you, as you are the extraordinary youth present over here, and definitely an inspiration for everyone. You were the youngest, and I was like, how I was really inquisitive to see how you're gonna react, speak and interact with people. I have seen your videos, I have seen your Instagram. I was already fascinated by it, but catching you live is something really great. Thank you and congratulations.
Yes, thank you so much for the certificate also, but I would not like to accept it as an individual, but as the entire Move community. So Abhishek and Japan, it's for you also, it's for the entire Move community that's seeing me right now.
Great, great, great. Congratulations